Hello, Big Daddy Fun here. Thank you for joining me for today's video. This is the Unbreakable Bedrock. This is season 2 and this is episode 21. I am here on the bridge that I built in the last episode, and I haven't really done anything to it since the last episode. I did clear up the chest that was over here, and I went over to the villager trading hall, and I had a few chests in there that were here, and I cleared one of them up. Problem is, I ran into a bit of a problem then. So I cleaned out the chest, and well, I went to put it in the chest over at the base, and that was when I ran into a bit of a problem. So I couldn't quite get everything into the chests over there. I kind of have everything a little bit maxed out at this point, and so I thought, well, I really need to do something about this. I did not have anything planned in the near future because I thought I was going to be okay on storage. But let me show you what some of the dilemma is. So I've got a bunch of tools and stuff in here that I picked up from the weaponsmith and toolsmiths to get them to trade iron. This chest isn't very full, but I got a bunch of books in. I got precious metals and precious ores and different valuable items in here. And the same up here. This is going to be cobblestone and dirt. At least that was the plan. This was mostly mob drops, and I took out rotten flesh, and I had string out too because I had so much of it. This was wood. This was regular ores. And then in here I had food. I had deep slate items in here. This is all full of netherrack. This is full of more or less crafted items. And then this was some wool, some snow. I ended up putting some stone and some glass in here as well, and some sand. And then up here was organic items. I started putting some organic items in here with the iron blocks as well as some bone meal. And then this was, I could actually take that out. I guess I can't put it up there, can I? Okay. This was more regular ores. I had started out putting like stairs and slabs and walls in here, but it got overfilled with other stuff. And then in here was some fishing rods and some bows that were enchanted. Up in here, I had just a couple items in here, and I'm pretty certain, I think Mobmaster started putting stuff in here, because maybe I did, but I don't remember putting a lot of this stuff in here. So I think this is a lot of Mobmaster. And then this was different things that I can smelt. This was heads, and then I started putting some extra stuff in here too. And this was sugar cane, and this was I wanted to do a like a wheat, potato, carrot, and beetroot farm that was a little bit more automatic, which was what I was trying to get this bridge built for, so that I could build that over in this area over here. So as you can see, my chests are kind of getting a little bit full, and so I decided I needed to do something about my storage problem. So what I did was I started digging back here, and I did have some chests back here for a while, so I picked up a whole bunch of white carpet at the gold farm that was just laying on the ground. And I have a bunch of rotten flesh, some rail items, some end items, some arrows, some leaves, gunpowder, more gunpowder, bones, more bones. So I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and I think that down in here I should be able to dig out a fairly nice size area for storage. And I want to make it into an automatic sorting system so that I can put a chest like up here and then have the hoppers run down and go in and start filling up the chests that are in here and have everything go into the proper chests. So that is the project for today, and I'm hoping that I can get this done somewhat quickly. The only thing is that I think, yeah, this is sort of my redstone chest, and I don't have a whole lot of hoppers, and I don't have any comparators. I have one repeater. So I'm going to have to get a bunch of items. I'm going to have to really do some grinding to get some items that I need and be able to do this project. Alright, well, I'm going to get busy and I'm going to start trying to get a bunch of the resources that I'm going to need to do this. And I will be back with you in just a little bit. I was outside here just a little while ago, and I noticed another player was flying around and came and joined me. He was checking out the bridge, and I said, "You want to see what project I'm working on now?" And he said, "Sure." And so I took him down and I said, "Yeah, I'm clearing out this area for a sorting system." And he said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna, want some help?" And I said, "Well, I'm definitely not going to say no." So Ethy, sorry about that. Ethy is down here helping me. We cleared out this area, and we are starting to set up for the sorting system. And so I set up the first chest for some dirt, and so we've kind of been running into a little bit of a problem because I don't have a great amount of redstone items, but we've been making as we can. But anyway, all we did was place some oak slabs on the floor, put the stone brick on for the wall, and put spruce slabs up for the roof. Just to explain to you what's going to happen, I showed Ethy. Ethy's never done a sorting system before, so this is a real good experience for him. I'm hoping it helps him out so that he knows how to do this from now on. So I have this chest sitting here. Right underneath the chest is a hopper. That hopper is connected down and comes out through the floor or the ceiling here. Then comes around and goes over here and turns, and those hoppers are going to continue going all the way around and then come back to the chests that are going to end up being on this side. So what happens is the item will come in through, and then I'll have hoppers going into each of these comparators. They'll go in just like this. Okay. Then what'll happen is like in this one, I put in 4 cobblestone that I renamed to filter, and then I put dirt in there. So now what I'll do is I'll take these filters and just place one in each of the 4 slots on the right, not the left. So this way it'll get a full response. So if one more item comes in after you get the 44 or 41 items of the block that you want, once you have that, when an item comes through and it is what's matching in that left slot, that will open, that'll send a signal to the comparator, which will come around and hit this redstone, come to this redstone, trigger this repeater, and then it will turn that redstone torch off, and that will open this hopper up, which means the item will fall down and come through into the chest. So that is the basic understanding as I have it. And so now all I need to do is start putting items into the chests here, or the hoppers here, for what I want to sort. Ethy is continuing to build over here. He's doing a fantastic job. I know that he's probably going to watch my video, and so Ethy, I cannot tell you how much I appreciate your help. You're amazing. It is the next day. Last night I was working on the sorting system, and Ethy came over and was helping, and so I needed to go, and so I logged off. Ethy asked me if it would be okay if he tinkered for a little bit, and I said, yeah, that'd be fine. He can do that. And this morning, I saw he wrote and said, hey, thanks for yesterday. It was fun. If there's anything I did that you don't like, you can go ahead and change it. So I was very curious what he did. And so I logged on today, and I came down here. And basically, now I had this open because I've been setting up the hoppers. Basically, he pretty much finished the build for me. Like, I'm just like, wow, Ethy, you did a fantastic job. This is awesome. So anyway, this is now my storage area with my sorting system. I've set up for most of the overworld blocks, and I set up for a number of the nether blocks, and I'm going to continue. The only thing is I'm kind of looking and realizing I still got a lot of blocks to do. I still got all the wood types and a bunch of other things to do, and I'm not sure that this is going to actually be a big enough of a storage system. I've got all mob drops to do, and so I'm kind of thinking I might need to expand some more. So what I'm thinking about is, I think if I come back here, that'll cut into what's already there. Okay. So what I might actually do, now that I'm thinking about it, I might come this way and basically do a mirror system over on the other side. And then what I can do is I can have the last hopper here come across I might have to wrap it around the back here and bring it over and do another section over here. I think I finally have this finished. I changed most of the blocks here to stone brick. I need to take care of those 2 blocks up there. Probably what I'm going to do is just take the wood away and the dirt and place stone brick, and then place some dirt around it so that it kind of hides it. So this is the storage room that was finished. The only thing I changed was I put a full plank there instead of the stairs, because if you stood here you could look in and see the hoppers, and so I just put full plank there in the corner to hide that a little bit better. And now this is the room that I've been working on. I still need to get lighting put up above the room so that I can take the torches away. I have been doing some other work off camera that I want to show you what I was doing. So I cleared all the blocks away from here. I didn't do under here yet. I gotta figure out what I want to put down there. I'm gonna put a floor so it's almost like a patio there. But I've been clearing the stone away and putting dirt. I missed these 2 blocks. Right in here is the the area that shows up downstairs. So I think what I'll do is take this away and this away and put stone brick there, and then place grass around here. Yeah, I didn't feel like playing with him too much right now. So you can see I made a lot of this grass around here. And now what I want to do is I want to basically make pathways going around. I also think I would like to plant some flowers going around the house here at the bottom where I can, and just try to make everything a little bit more beautiful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a good time with Ethy putting the other room together, and then I had a good time building this room. I should have plenty of storage now and not have to worry about it, at least for a little while. And but anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it. I want to thank you for watching the video. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night, good morning, whatever it is for you. I will catch you next time. Until then, I'm Big Daddy Fun.